Hey guys, it's Rodrigo from Aesthetic Web Solutions again. And in this video, I just want to walk you through the process of creating a new category and creating a new product item. So as usual, you want to go to Components, Flexi Content, and we're going to create a new category for the auto tie baler that we're going to add soon enough. So auto tie balers. And the parent for this category will be used equipment. And then we're going to select the category description that I stole from another site. So once you have that, you also want to select the parameters that you wish to this category to abide by. One of the things I usually change is I change the items per page to 100 just because otherwise it'll paginate the results, and we usually don't want that. And within parameter standard, you want to change the layout to the layout that you're trying to force the item to have. So we're going to select equipment in this case. Once we have that, then you can simply save your category. Oh no, before you save it, you also want to select an image. And these images come from the folder that is in the root of your site, and that is images/stories. That is, again, images/stories. I'll have all this written down in a documentation file for you so that you can have it on your records. But once you upload the image to that folder, it'll show up here. And the image we want in this case is auto tie balers. So right here, we're going to save our changes. And now the category is here under used equipment. If you ever made a mistake, you can simply just click on the category itself and you can edit the information. You know, change it to a different image, which we don't want to. If you apply a change, it's just going to apply it without actually taking you out of the page. And if you save, it's actually going to save it and take you out of the page. So now you have a category for your product item that you want to add. For that, we'll simply go to Items within Flexi Content, and we'll create a new item. In this case, the item we want to add is the auto tie baler for Harris, which I already have prepared here. So we're going to just copy and paste that information. The item type will be equipment, and the category will be auto tie balers. If I want to actually feature this in the used equipment section, then I would just also select the used equipment category from the select box. And in the parameter standard, again, I want to choose the layout to be equipment as well. So there you have it. Now, in this case, you want to apply your changes because this will tell the site that the type that you're selecting is equipment, and it'll give you the necessary fields that you can use depending on the type that you're adding. So the one thing I forget all the time is to publish a document. So I'm going to change that state right now, and I'm going to paste the description from my predefined set. So ID and the specifications as well. So now the best practice that I can tell you before you format your content, you want to upload the images because that will generally break the unordered lists. So you want to follow this procedure. Always upload the images first and then format your HTML the way you want it. To upload an image, you simply click on Choose File, select your file, click on Choose. And the program will generally take a little bit longer if you're online, but because it's my local copy, it's fairly fast. So once we have done that, we want to format our HTML the way we want it. Make sure there's no trailing spaces. Same with the second set, which will fall under specifications. Again, make sure there's no trailing spaces. So once we have it, we simply click on Save and make sure the item is published, which it is. And now we can simply check this site. We're going to hit preview. We're going to go to equipment, used equipment. And because I selected that extra category, it's actually featuring this product under used equipment. Now, the item doesn't appear on the menu here, and that's because that's the last step to adding anything to Joomla. You also want to make sure you add a link for you to get to the content itself. In this case, we're going to add this item to the used equipment menu. And basically you have full control over this. If you wanted to actually list the category as well, you want to link to that category first and then include the item within that category. So we're going to do that. We're going to select, or we're going to create a category link for auto-type balers. And we're going to select the target, which is auto-type balers. Right here. Once you do that, you can also select the parent if there's any available. We're going to save this. And now that we have a category link, we also want a link to the actual item. For that, we're going to go to Flexi Content, single item, and we're going to type in the name of this product we want to link to. In this case, that's Harris. And the parent item in this case will be auto-type balers. So we're going to save this. And now there you have it. So when you go back to your website and you refresh this and go to the use category, there's your menu. And if you click on auto-type balers, it'll actually be open over there. So yeah, there you have it. If you actually click on the item, you'll go to the item page, and that will list the specifications and the images and the request form with the the values auto-populated and everything for people to just basically type their message and send you an email.